Nih guys, kita ke apa namanya salt mine di Welitska namanya tuh di Polandia. Ini salah satu tempat yang wajib kalian kunjungi. Harganya tuh 116 zloty. Total 349 sih sebenarnya sih. Tadi kalau pakai credit card. Bisa credit card juga. Ini kita lagi nunggu jam 10 ke dalam. Antreannya di sana tuh jam 10. Ini kita di dalam, jangan merokok ya. Dilarang merokok, Bang.
Siap kakak.
Ya, dapatnya jam 10, untung bisa beli onsite ya. Akhirnya harus beli online. Alright. Cuaca sangat mendukung nih. Ya enggak, bro?
Can you hear me over there? If not, completely off after the tour. I think it's important to know. The tall ones mind your heads.
300 anak tangga ya.
364.
Bakal seru turun terus.
Kalau turun sih masih nggak masalah, naiknya.
Naik kita lift. Turunnya nih bener enak, mantap. Mendingan pulang. Ada masalah asma tuh jangan masuk ke sini.
Kenapa nggak mendingan turun?
Nah, ini dia. Aduh. Enggak. Ini 84 kalau salah. Ini santai satu nih. Sampai 64 ya? Ya, selamat. Selamat turun. Yang nggak kuat silakan pulang. Aduh, ya sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Oke, urutan ke berapa? 23. 23. Gimana perasaannya? Selantai 42? Lutut udah mulai sakit belum?
Sakit sih belum.
Belum ya?
Mau break doang.
Aduh, nih aku jadi lapar loh, gile bener.
Ada kamera.
Aduh. Ya semangat, masih jauh. Oh, akhirnya kita ada turun. Berapa? Aduh, berapa tadi?
If you want, I will make sure everybody's present. Yeah. Okay. No problem at all. Enter everybody and squeeze in. So don't go anywhere.
Tuh 64 meter dalaman.
Dan gue juga gitu.
Ini anginnya kenceng banget ya. Buset. Wow. Kenceng banget anginnya di sini.
And we have 380 steps behind us. The depth now is low, 64 meters. We are on the first level of the mine. This mine has 9 levels. We will go deeper, but not all the way down to the bottom of the mine. We will stop on the first floor, 135 meters below the surface. So we will go deeper and the lift will bring us up. Yes? Do you remember from the surface? We've got a lift. And today it's working. From the stairs to the surface is not necessary. Don't smoke during the tour. The tall ones look at the ceiling before entering passages. Take pictures. I hope you will like it here in Wieliczka. This mine is our national treasure, the best known tourist sites in Poland. So I hope you will like it and make it more famous later. Important, if you feel unwell, something is wrong and you are not able to continue, you have to report it to me. Don't try to find a way out without my assistance. It never works. This is how we lose tourists here every year. They are still looking for the way out. So tell me if something is wrong and we will solve the problem together. Yes?
Merasa
Ready to go?
sesak nafas. Let's go. Very cold.
Very cold.
Yeah. For me,
Where are you from?
Indonesia.
That's why.
That's why.
Did you bring lumpia with you?
Lumpia.
No,
No,
sorry.
unfortunately not.
Bami nasi.
Ya, nah.
Bakmi nasi.
Bisa juga nih.
Come
Apa
closer,
nih?
everybody. You may stand here on my left or sit over. Miners mine can look like. This mine is more than 700 years old, and the first level is the oldest one. standing here. We are surrounded with passages and chambers excavated with simple hand tools, not with machines, not with explosives, but with pickaxes, iron wedges and mallets. The miners worked under the ground 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. They needed salt to preserve food. Salt was used to preserve meat in the past. You know, refrigerators were not available. It was very precious. In the 14th century, 600 years ago, 36% of our state income came from the salt mines, and there were only 2 of them in Poland those days. This one, the Wieliczka salt mine, and the mine in Bochnia, which is 20 kilometers far from here, it's also open to the public.
Oh, buka gerbang lagi, nanti tutup lagi.
Tapi ada door closer ya zaman dulu ya.
Airlock namanya. Di sini kalau mau buka, di sana harus tutup dulu. Harus nunggu semua orang masuk ke dalam.
Biar pressure-nya enggak
Upper chamber. Gila. Ini enak banget nih kalau taruh wine di sini ya.
Wow. Disupport cuma kayu doang.
Gile bener.
Yes, approach. I
Cuma
want
kayu
you to
doang.
take a look up at the
Wah, ini garam ini.
It's gray because it's impure. 90 to 95% of sodium chloride, 5 to 10% of different impurities. The impurities give the salt gray color. It was used to preserve food without being purified. The gray salt is edible, just the way as it is. It's not possible to buy it in a supermarket anymore. This deposit of salt is exhausted. The miners stopped excavating in 1996. There is one souvenir shop in the town on the surface selling small amounts of the gray rock salt. If you don't want to buy it but you want to taste it, lick it. In this mine, licking walls is allowed.
Tuh, mau nyobain nggak? Dicicipin deh.
I have to ask you only not to lick sculptures made out of salt. But the salt walls, ceiling, if you can reach it, you can also lick. Salt is antiseptic, there is no bacteria on the surface of the rock, so it's not unhealthy.
Nah, mau cobain deh, silakan deh, dicicipin. Dicicipin. Ini tali-talinya tuh, buat apa ya? Oh, buat ngambil garamnya. Rendah amat ya. Ini silakan mau dicolek. Pakai batu ya. Wah, apa ini? Oh, ini patung pertamanya nih. 14733 1973. Oke.
Copernicus was Polish. As far as we know, he was the first tourist in this mine. I mean, the first person who came to the mine not to work, but to see the miners at work, cutting and transporting salt. On the left, you have the date of his birth, 1473. He visited the mine 20 years later. He came from Krakow where he studied. He came without a ticket. There was no tourist route those days. He walked among the miners to see how they worked. So this is what the first visitors were here for, to see the tools the miners used to excavate. The sculpture is salt. I'm sorry, but it's not allowed to lick Copernicus. You have to take my word for it. This is salt. The floor is salt also. Use torches in your mobile phones to illuminate the rock before you lick it. And you will see that the salt does not really look like salt you use every day for cooking. But in fact, this is very good quality salt. It's almost pure, but it has minerals and microelements. I will show you how to do it. Wait a second. You have to put it against the rock on the floor. You see now? This is salt.
Oh iya.
Not concrete, but salt. This chamber was a huge salt block. Every chamber you will see in the mine today was a huge pocket of salt. In the upper part of the deposit, there was no layer to follow, no layer of salt. The mine is dug chaotically in different directions in the rocks like clay, so soft and crumbly, in order to find a big block of salt. The chambers are not all of the same shape and size because they are as big as the blocks of salt were. A shape and the size of the chamber depended on the shape of the salt pocket the mine is found under the ground. We have 2,040 chambers in the mine, so you better stay close to me. The tourist route covers 1% of the mine. It's possible to get lost here.
Wow.
If you plan to lose somebody under the ground, let me know. I need help.
Thank you. Thank you whatnot.
Ingin capek ya.
Lapar sudah. Ini pendek amat plafonnya.
There is a lot of wood in the mine you will see on the way. Not for decoration, you will see some beautiful ones on the lower level, but they are all to support the ceiling, not to make the mine more beautiful. The wood is very old in many chambers, salt preserved it. You can touch this. Or the construction in the next chamber, which is older than this one. It looks like wood, feels like stone, like rock. And it's really good for us that we don't have to maintain or replace the timbers, because in this mine, there is 1 million cubic meters of the wood. You know what it means? It means that we have no forest on the surface in this area. The local forest is here. Under the ground. Yes, yes. Yes, and because salt preserved the wood, on the way you will see original elements of the miners' equipment made out of wood, like old barrels, trolleys, a winch to transport salt. We can still find them in the mine. Everything made out of wood becomes petrified here. Touch the construction. This is about 200 years old. In the next chamber, the construction is even older. The chamber is from the 17th century, and the wood is almost as old as the chamber.
Mau nyobain nih, bro. Cobain bro.
Cobain lah. Nggak bisa di itu.
Langsung tempel lidah aja gimana?
Asin.
Namanya juga garam.
Kalau asem jadinya apa dong?
Ketek.
Wah, ini boleh nih diambil. Tuh, ini boleh dicakar-cakar nih. Udah minum minum.
You may sit on a mini bench. There is a mini bench here. If you feel tired, sit for a moment. It's a lot of walking here. Look at the sculptures. They are made out of salt.
Yuh, bisa
Listen
duduk
to
nih.
the story of Kinga, Hungarian princess.
When a Polish prince called Bolesław proposed to Hungarian Princess Kinga, her father, King Bela, insisted on a traditional dowry. But Kinga came up with another idea. She knew that no rock salt was mined in Poland and decided to ask her father for a group of salt miners. She wished to find salt in Poland with their help. Without a second thought, the king presented to Kinga an entire salt mine in Hungary. The princess visited the mine on her way to Krakow. She came near the mine shaft and, surprisingly, threw her engagement ring into it. When she arrived to her new country, she requested the miners to look for salt. The result came soon. The miners discovered salt deposits near Krakow that gave Poland centuries-long prosperity. They say that Kinga's engagement ring was found in the first salt lump extracted.
Yes, it's a very interesting story, but you will have to take it with a pinch of salt. It's a legend only. This salt comes from the ancient sea, which evaporated 13 million years ago in the Miocene period. This is the sea salt, the rock, the gray rock salt in this mine comes from the ancient sea. Kinga was an authentic person. You will see more figures of Kinga later on the second level. She is a saint, patroness of the mine. Pope John Paul II canonized her in 1999.
Di kanon. Disahkan jadi ini saint. Yuk kita coba pecah-pecahin, bisa nggak?
Ini warnanya putih. Ini handphone gampang rusak di sini sebenarnya.
Ini mulai lengket-lengket nih.
Why did the miners bother and painted the wood white in the past? not for decoration, but to reflect the light. In the wide passages, it was a little bit brighter. There is very small lamps here at the beginning.
Putih tuh buat mantulkan cahaya, bukan buat dekorasi. Oh, berarti ini permukaan cat kali ya? Oh, oke. Ini kenapa nih?
The churches. Even here in the mine, we have chapels where the miners prayed for safety. You will see 3 of them, but there are 20 under the ground. One of the greatest dangers here in the past was methane gas, methane, dangerous when candles were used for illuminating working places, leading to frequent explosions. Until the 19th century, the only safety precaution in the mine was carried out by a gas burner. This is a group of gas burners at work. They were here to burn methane gas away, and their only protection from flames was something wet to wear. Clad in wet sacks and with a candle on a pole, they were the first ones into the mine. They would crawl on the floor, igniting dangerous gas, which collected in the roof spaces. It's lighter than air. You know what the problem was? They didn't see it. It's odorless and tasteless and explosive. Mining salt was dangerous, but burning the gas away was the most dangerous job in the mine. Now when the miners don't excavate, they don't release the gas, it's trapped in the rock, we are safe, don't think about methane gas explosions. You may see miners on the way, they are here not for the salt extraction, but to maintain the mine. They bring methane gas detectors to work every day, so every day they make sure it's safe here and we can let visitors in. We are all safe, maybe apart from the tallest ones, because we are approaching the smallest passage, but it's not very long.
Oke.
Yes, but it's very short.
Wah. Kita jalan lagi yang paling ke tempat kecil. Wah, ini kayak ini ya. Hah? Mari kita pegang-pegang deh. Aduh, dicat putih supaya supaya itu mantulkan cahaya. Ini dicat.
Tadi bukan cat.
Nggak, ini cat. Kalau yang ini cat. Tadi mungkin bukan kali. Tempat yang lebih kecil lagi. Pulang dari sini kayak mukanya garam semua deh.
Lengkap. Kayak habis dari laut.
Look at
Bunda
this
Maria.
painting. This is where the miners stopped on the way to work, you see, to say a little prayer, and later you will see bigger chapels where more miners would pray at the time. Take a look at the painting.
Yuk, kita lihat. Ini jalur rel ini. Rel. Oh, ini kenapa nih ada lampu ya? Segini.
Oh, lampu.
Lampu itu.
Lampu.
Gitu sih. Lampunya. Bukan lampu ah. Oh, ini cara dia narik garamnya.
The first horse was taken to the mine on a rope. We have no drifts in this mine, no inclined entrances from the surface. A horse did not enter the mine walking. A horse was transported to the mine in a harness. What was really slow, difficult, and very stressful for animals. That's why the miners didn't want to do it every day. The horses didn't return to the surface with the workers in the evening at the end of the day, the horses lived in the mine for a few years. They were here working and living under the ground. Entering the next chamber, you will see a small stable on the left-hand side. Sorry, excuse me. First,
Wah. Ini nih sejarah-sejarahnya para penambang. Bentar lagi turun kita. Gila, enggak kayunya. Nah, tuh orang Indo tuh. Orang Indo.
Mana?
Itu.
Ya.
the white salt you can see in this chamber is called cauliflower. It's a secondary form of crystallization formed when water penetrates the rock, resulting in the gray rock salt. If you need salt at home, you can pinch it off the wall later, over there in the passage. You will have to be careful at the airport because it will look suspicious. Not if you won't help yourselves. The miners have to remove it
Ambil,
from the
Bos.
passage, so you will help, yes. Filling the pockets with the salt.
Yuk. Boleh ambil ya?
Ini kan
Oh
boleh
iya loh.
dicicip.
Wah, ini nih.
Waduh, cicip. Oh, gitu. Kalau semuanya
Bukan garam mah. Aduh. Set nih garam ini. Asin banget ya? Ini enak nih. Dikasih pop mie kayak enak nih, Bos. Campur pop mie.
Namanya pakai telur tadi.
Iya, pakai telur. Mesti
Telur yang mana dulu?
goreng telur pakai garam asli. Asli sini enak banget.
Scramble egg.
Asinnya super. Ini langsung kena darah tinggi nih langsung nih. Tensinya naik.
Kayak batu ya jadinya.
Gila itu banget ya, fine banget ya tepungnya.
Not without period. 6,000 years ago, the local people started to produce salt. Here they are, not mining. They didn't know about this rock salt deposit. They didn't excavate chambers under the ground. They produced salt by evaporation of salty water from the local lakes. And they used salt to preserve food and as a substitute for money. They exchanged salt into goods. Do you know the word salary comes from salt? Salt was used as currency in the past. And now almost all the Polish salt mines in Poland produce salt, a lot of salt, especially at this time of the year for the road de-icing. We have to get ready, it's getting colder, maybe not today, but soon it will be cold and we will use salt for the road maintenance.
Mata uangnya dulu pakai garam ya. Bayar-bayarnya pakai garam ya. Dulu tuh orang-orang zaman dulu transaksi pakai garam. Nih kita lanjut turun ke bawah terus.
Take a look down, this is a big chamber.
Coba kita lihat mid chamber. Nah ini turun ke sini semua nanti nih.
Ini kayak ini nggak sih?
Mine look like natural caves. This one, for example, but the mining village, but the other
Siap-siap kita mau turun.
all the chambers, all the passages are result of many years of excavation. The tools were very simple at the beginning, so it didn't take hours. It's not very deep. You can take a look down. Don't be scared. You will see wood at the end of the rope, and on the other side, barrel with the salt. I told you about it earlier. The mine is trying to
Turun, kita turun. Nanti ada naganya nih ke sini nih. Wah. Ini harus pakai kayu. Kalau besi-besi gini babak belur, nak korosif. Iya, ini tangga aslinya ya. Original stairs di sini Pak. Alright. Pegangan ya. Dalam amat. Ini tangga asli garam. Turun terus nih. Wah, dalam lagi nih. Sambil pegangan ya. Ini tangganya pendek-pendek soalnya. Tuh ada orang di bawah.
Look at the salt stairs on the left hand side, old stairs. Look at this.
Oh,
Here and a little bit deeper, you see? There are more.
iya.
Oh, tangga ini.
Tangga asli original ini bawaannya.
Slippery banget.
Mm-mm. Gila tuh orang lebih parah lagi tuh, jaraknya pendek. Apa nggak jatuh ya?
Iya, ada kurcaci.
Wis. Tuh ada kurcaci tuh. Ini aksesoris ini.
Dan hobbit.
Pompa ya. Ini nih airnya apa nih? Nih. Pompa. NaCl bos. Buset, garam semua ini.
Oh, bridge ya, dia punya gas gitu.
Garam. Cobain aja. Bisa nggak bawa botol? Ada botol kan? Iya.
Salt mine is water. Dissolving salt, it causes collapses. We have to keep the mine as dry as possible, and that's why this mine still produces salt. There is no mining going on, but we have water leaking to the chambers, 450 liters per minute. The mine is collected, pump it to the surface. Because it's salty, they are not allowed to pump it to a river. They pump it to a purification plant, which processes the water producing salt. But it's a very small amount, 15,000 tons a year only. Looking
Wow.
at the old equipment to transport water, there is a pump over there. You can imagine it was not possible to keep the mine as dry as it is now in the past. We know that the floor was wet, it was slippery. Imagine climbing salt stairs that were slippery in the dark after 8 hours of digging. It wasn't easy to walk here in the past. In my opinion, working with the water was not the best job because salty water irritated the miner's eyes and skin. Wooden channels, I think you can hear water flowing. There is a channel, old one for the
Gila.
water over there. They were used to transport
Pompanya tuh
water
mesti
horizontally and
pompa
different
airnya
kinds of
keluar.
pumps the miners used to bring the
Di sini.
water out. The depth now is 90 meters. We are on the second level. This way we will go because you approach the core, the center of the earth, which is hot. And the temperature under the ground is not the same everywhere in every mine at a certain level.
Temperaturnya selalu sama sepanjang tahun. Oh, ini kapel ya. Chapel.
Ini chapel.
Heeh.
Chapel.
Not glass. Before a service, a miner would lower a chandelier on the rope
Decorated
lamp
dengan
candles.
garam.
And you remember, they painted the wood to reflect the light also for the fire protection. Because with many candles and a lot of wood, it was easy to set the mine on fire and not easy to extinguish it because in a salt mine, water does more damage than flames. The miners could not pump a lot of water to the mine for fire extinguishing. Usually they left the mine burned.
Ini gerejanya nih, tuh, bener kan? Ini baru namanya. Gerejanya sini, bro. Kalau misa di sini nih.
This is not the biggest chamber, this is the biggest khana. They are 17 centimeters deep only, but look three-dimensional. Entering the chapel on the right, you will have the nativity with a figure made out of red salt. In the biggest Polish salt mine, the one which produces salt for the roads, salt is red and pink. It contains iron oxides. You will find a lot of it in the souvenir shops. The red souvenirs, they sell deeper. The red salt souvenirs come from Poland, but not from this mine. All the chandeliers are decorated with salt crystals. You should try to take a picture of the chandelier standing under the lamp. Your friends will never tell what is on the photograph. And when we get deeper, look around. I want you to walk in the chapel and polish the floor for us. Yes, this is salt. Also there in the chapel, solid salt floor with a pattern carved by the miners, and our visitors keep the floor smooth and shiny. You will see. Maybe you can already see under the bench, the floor is different. Do you see like concrete? That's what the floor would look like without tourists. Everything in the chapel is salt, including the floor and the stairs. Hand marks are visible on the ceiling and the walls. This chamber was a huge block of salt. I know what I didn't tell you.
Mau nikah di sini juga bisa. Nikah, kawin lagi. Nanti namanya dicatat di sini. Kita turun. Tuh di sini tempat misaknya. Ini semua terbentuk dari garam loh ini. Garam semua, gila. Semua patungnya juga dari garam, dan lampu-lampu aksesoris ini kayak kristal itu juga dari garam. Tuh. Cahayanya. Tuh yang warna merah tuh, lihat tuh. Garamnya warna merah di sana. Oh Yesus. Itu yang warna merah tuh garam warna merah itu sebenarnya. Oh, gila, ini di gereja mau ngadain wedding juga bisa di sini katanya. Wah, mantap ya, keren ya. Paus ini yang meresmikan. Iya. Maria, paus keberapa ya ini? Kelihatan namanya. Yuk kita lihat lebih dalam, ini lantainya lantai garam. Yang belum pernah lihat lantai garam nih, kayak gini nih. Lantai garam. Gila ya, lantai yang terbuat dari garam ya. Mana ceritanya ya?
Kan memang kilat.
Kelihatan.
Kayak marmer.
Ya. Oke, kita menuju tempat lain lagi. Ini lantai garam.
Jalan kali aja di belakang.
Nah, ini besi yang korosif ya. Iya loh.
Makanya harus pakai kayu.
Made out of salt lakes for cattle and horses. They look like expensive ceramic, but this is very cheap salt from a farm. Yes.
Gila ya.
They are very hard, so we can have
Lantai garam.
walking here every day without doing any damage to the floor.
Bawa pulang satu ini bisa nggak? Bawa ke Jakarta. Jadi apa ya?
Ya, jadi air.
Jadi air.
Balik
Air
lagi.
garam. Aduh. Di sini temperatur sama humidity-nya selalu sama, jadi nggak berubah, makanya awet ini. Ya nggak? Di sini kayaknya ada naganya nih. Coba kita lihat. Tuh danaunya nih. Tuh air ini. Itu. Iya. Tuh ada ikan tuh. Dari Hong Kong tapi. Wah, apaan tuh? Oh, pompanya nyala. Wah, ini air garam ini. Ikan apa yang hidup di sini?
Coy.
Water of this lake is so salty
Wah,
that it doesn't smell salty anymore. It's 10 times more salty than seawater.
10 kali lipat lebih asin dibanding air laut.
It's super salty.
Meter di bawah tanah.
Gitu ya. Mau mandi kan itu panas ya?
Panas gue
Mau mandi sana buka baju mandi.
Kayak seger banget itu sumpah.
Kalau
Ini
ke
salt
sana
juga nih, bukan paving block.
iya salt lah. Mana ada paving block
Pakai
zaman
paving block
dulu.
lu.
Kalau ada paving block zaman dulu mah
Lah itu udah
kayaknya
semen.
time traveler jadi ya. Duh, gila udah 30 menit nih.
Berapa?
35 menit. Nggak lebih deh, lebih 1 jam sebenarnya.
Hah?
Ini baru second level nih, masih terus ke bawah kita. Belum kelar.
Udah ini.
Belum ketemu naganya soalnya naganya ntar
Naganya 212 bukan? Kira sableng gitu.
kapaknya di atas tuh. Kayak kapaknya di sini deh, coba keluarin dulu. Oh ini kalau ini artificial, ini atapnya. Nih naganya nih, lihat nih, nih. Tuh.
Oh iya itu.
Tuh.
Saya kepalanya doang.
Aduh.
Orang di ujung kali.
Kok kayak kuda nil ya itu ya.
Kudanya tapi giginya tajam-tajam.
Nah, kayaknya dulu nggak kayak gitu deh. Apa salah lihat ya?
Apa ini kali naganya mengecil.
Kecil. Aduh. Ini baru level 2 nih, 110 meter.
Salah ya?
Salah, 110 meter.
It's possible that there were people.
Ada orang iseng juga nih terusnya. Mau terus apa nih? Thomas Liana ya.
Also, this is important. We are approaching a chamber which is my favorite chamber of the tourist route. I think it's the most impressive chamber. Visitors are allowed to enter, and from that chamber we will go to a small souvenir shop. The tour is not over. We will only have a short break on this level, and I want you to know that the souvenir shop on this floor is not the only one we have. Down more deeper on the surface, in the one on the surface they sell gray salt, they sell snacks, they sell tea, coffee on this floor. If you buy it here on this level, a cup of coffee, you will have to walk with it. It's okay, but maybe you want to sit down, have a longer break. We have a self-service restaurant on the lower floor, and there you will decide how much time. So nobody will tell you when to get to the exit, maybe at 9:30 p.m. when they are closing. But if you want to have a longer break, you can have a longer one on the lower floor. Toilets are not far from here. I will let you know which way when we enter the souvenir shop.
Oke. Kita ke kantinnya dulu nih. Ke makannya dulu.
Mudah-mudahan ada Nah, yang kira-kira kenapa?
Nah ini nih.
Mana naganya? Wow.
Wah. Ini konstruksinya yang keren. Oh my god.
Look at the size of the timbers. Imagine how difficult it was to transport the wood here, to maneuver the wood around the corner. Carpenters worked really hard.
Nih souvenirnya di sini nih.
From the toilet, come back to this chamber. I will
Yuk kita toilet dulu yuk. Toilet dulu, toilet. Sini. Wah, apa? Wah. Cerita ini. saatnya turun.
Oh, tulisnya itu beda-beda ya. Ada yang pakai bahasa Inggris, ada yang pakai bahasa Jerman.
Oh iya, tadi kan kita beda-beda antriannya.
Dalam ada yang pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Nggak tahu kenapa ya. Kan ada special
Tapi
tour
tadi
guide.
ada nih orang Indonesia.
Ya special tour guide mungkin. Ups. Hati kepala. Oh, tadi kita di sini nih. Tadi kita di sini ya? Oh, bukan deh. Oh, ini beda lagi nih. Oke.
When you feel tired, but think of the calories that we burning. You can have this pound dinner tonight. If you are interested in climbing up the stairs, once a year in December, fire.
Kita turun lagi ke bawah nih. Aduh, nggak bisa habis ya. Untung kita udah makan Pepsi sama Seven Days. Kalau nggak bisa nggak kuat ini. Ada. Mau dong. Tuh naik kapal yuk. Tuh, Kika naik kapal yuk situ. Ada kapalnya. Huh? The boat.
Do you remember I told you that the wedding ceremonies took place in the big chapel on the second level? Wedding receptions take place on this floor. You will see the biggest reception hall of the mine. It's
Gila, 35 meter tinggi. Bisa bungee jumping. Saking tingginya. Ini jalur kereta. Ini kereta kemana ini? Nah, ini dia tempat yang paling mantap buat foto. Nah, ini dia. Bisa bungee jumping 35 meter loh di atas. Wah. Ini yang matanya tadi dia bisa bungee jumping dari sini. Dan tinggi amat. Wah. First heritage ya. Ya.
Because you are individual visitors, you don't have to leave this mine and the old town of Prague. When you are ready to leave this chamber, walk this way, follow the sign's exit. You will walk through another souvenir shop, restaurant, big reception hall. Finally, you will get to a long chamber with a sign, exit to the lift for individual tourists. That's where you have to turn off when you are ready to set off to the lift. One of the tour guides will pick you up from there and show you the way to the lift. Important, because we still have many visitors, the mine is quite crowded. Apart from the lift of the tourist route, which is in the same shaft where the entrance to the mine, we use 2 lifts of the miners' route to bring visitors up. What does it mean? It means that it's possible that when you get to the surface and leave the building, you will not know where you are, not by the entrance. Don't panic, walk to the right. Cross the street to the right towards a church. Past the church, on the other side of it, there is a small park. The main entrance is there. So remember, go out of the building and to the right. And don't hesitate to ask for help because it's a lot to remember. Everybody knows where the mine is, the main entrance. People on the street even, they will direct you if necessary. It's possible to extend the door if you are interested.
Coba kita lihat dulu. Nih, the first of World Heritage tuh. Ini dia. Oke, kita sampai di sini dulu ya guys. Nanti kita naik lift pulang. Ini garam-garamnya nih. Gila macam-macam. Ayo bro. Yuk, mari kita pulang. Wah, ini lantainya ini jangan-jangan ini garam ya?
Garam ngayal.
Kayu ini buat garam. Pulang. Antri naik lift. Ini banyak kantin ya sini ya?
Low price.
Wah, kayaknya dulu nggak ada kantin deh. Di sini ada kantin. Wangi nasi goreng nih. Aduh, kayaknya ada nasi padang di sini.
Nasi padang.
Aduh, kayaknya mendingan naik makan di kota deh bos.
Makannya apa?
Mau makan apa? Salmon, tapi ini ada ayam goreng tuh. Kita skip dulu deh pork knuckle-nya, bye-bye pork knuckle.
Kalau mau makan nggak apa-apa buat
Oh nggak usah. Kita bareng aja, jangan kayak gitu. Kita bareng aja.
Nggak apa-apa loh kakak.
Enggak, jangan dong. Kita kan trimas ketir.
Terima getir.
One
bukan
for all,
ketir.
for all, for.
Ini apaan coy?
Wah, kok cuman kita doang di sini? Oh ini tempat wedding kali ya? Oh nikahan di sini kali? Widih, keren banget, bro. Ayo tinggal dipilih di sini. Kok sini kawinan di sini bisa langsung.
Kawinan. Login dulu. Login.
Nah ini pintu keluarnya nih. Ini perasaan gue dulu atau gimana ya? Dulu tuh kayak nggak kayak gini ya bentuknya ya.
Ini lebih keren ya.
Agak beda sekarang nih.
Cuma ya ada yang nggak sesuai dengan cerita lu.
Apa tuh?
Naganya cuma kepalanya doang. Udah gitu kayak kuda nih.
Naga kudanil bentuknya.
Oh, kita di sini.
Mana? Apa itu?
Exit for individual tourist.
Oh iya. Udah kita pulang sini aja. Udah 3 jalur. Bener-bener seru liftnya. Soalnya lift kayu tapi super kenceng. Nggak akan berasa kalau udah tiba-tiba di atas 100 berapa meter nih? Berapa 100 meter ya? Lebih ya?
150.
150 meter.
Tuh, semua target terpenuhi ya.
Buset deh, berapa puluh ribu deh jalan kaki.
Udah lebih dari
10.000.
6.000 langkah.
Oh, target 10.000 dong. Nah, ini garam lagi nih tangganya nih.
Garam semua. Ini gula. Ya,
Kalau ini kayu ya ini. Aduh. Ini naik eskalator super kenceng.
sama Itali ya.
Enggak. Asal paus kan di sini, paus kedua kan di sini, Polandia.
Kalau pas pertama
Paus pertama saya nggak tahu. Paus kedua di sini.
udah mulai goyang kan.
Ruang bakar ya.
Center kan ruang bakar tadi.
Satu ruangan. Aduh, ini kayak jalur kereta nih, ada tram nih kayaknya ini ya.
Keren.
Waduh, ada ngantri liftnya tuh. Nah ini eskalatornya. Wah, ini baru lihat ada mesinnya di sini. Ini udah ada teknologi di sini nih. Udah beda peradaban. Gara-gara ini ya. Berat badannya diserap oleh garam. Jadi pas ke atas jadi ringan.
Waternya habis.
Ini kok belum nyampe ya, di mana ini? Jauh kali. Ini coba dicek di Lampung kayaknya ada gua kayak gini deh, bro.
Adanya gua daging.
Oh, ada lukisan tuh. Oh, ini exit. Ini lokomotif nih. Oh, lokomotif listrik sini. Tuh, ambil garamnya tuh, coba dicongkel-congkel. Bisa nih bawa garam nih. Duh, dulu bukan kayak gini liftnya.
Udah ganti ya?
Udah ganti, dulu kayu loh.
Sertifikatnya ganti tuh modelnya.
The small lady said,
I got a little smushed.
yeah, the space. You want more space?
No, we're good.
We have to.
3 second ya.
Piętro pierwsze.
Dah, kita udah keluar.
Agak ngap sih. Telinga gue saya penenging.
Dulu tuh kita bukan di sini loh, udah diperbaiki ini. Ditutup malah. Malah tutup, Bos.
Lagi ini.
Istirahat ya? Oh, istirahat siang.
Lagi sholat dulu dia.
Istirahat siang. Kalau nggak salah belinya di situ deh. Oh, ini keluarnya bukan di sini dulu.
Udah ganti berarti.
Bentar lagi kita sana, ambil kanan katanya, suruh kanan kan? Walitskanya.
Mana jalan duluan ya? Ini.
Ini ya?
Itu di polisi.
Here. Oke, kita udah keluar. Akhirnya lihat langit juga kita sekarang ya. Aduh. Gimana bro? Tanggapannya? Capek? Seru nggak tapi?
Seru.
Seru ya, fun.
Gokil sih, gokil.
Pengalaman. Ini jangan-jangan itu garam semua isi ininya. Coba dicek dulu bener.
Apaan gitu bur garam semua.
Aduh.
Bau kayu bakarnya asik sih.
Itu kayaknya tambangnya sana deh kalau mau lihat sana. Itu apa mungkin di sana aja dijual. Ada bel lah.
Ajan.
Oke lah, kita selesai. Ayo kita sana sholat. Udah manggil. Oke, kita selesai sudah jalan-jalan. Kita saatnya menuju Krakow. Bye bye.